Hello, Dukes fans. Let's get right into it. The A-Team invades Hazzard County and Lake Sherwood. Look for some Dukes landmarks. There's one. There's another. As they head towards the ending credits chase area on Dukes. And you see the tree right there. Let's go back and take a look. We've seen that cabin many times on Dukes. And of course the bridge where the two police cars jump and collide. And there's the tree at the ending credits chase of Dukes. Of course the General Lee going in the opposite direction. Now a couple of awesome jumps. Right at the crossroads of Lake Sherwood. Check it out. This is after Dukes left, of course. Moving on. Turning onto the bridge, heading in the opposite direction this time. A little bang up.
The bridge is out, man. What are we gonna do? Cross it. Better put the hammer down.
Uh-oh, just like the General Lee jumped this particular part of the creek half a dozen times. What a landing! Here's one of the General Lee jumps that happened here. That was from Double Dukes. Moving on, folks, you may not recognize this area of Lion Canyon. We're now in Valencia Oaks Ranch, where they shot the last 3 seasons of Dukes. This area was only used in 3 episodes of Dukes.
That's where they're holding her, all right?
Yeah, well, I guess when you're the local
Where
don,
the
you don't have to worry
cabin
about keeping a low
was of
profile.
Dukes. Right there, Twin Trouble. Now this is Cooter's Girl right here, the next picture right there. And then Cooter's Girl again. Let's zoom in right here. Now this, check out the mountains right here. You've got this flat area and the flat area here. And it comes down to this area with this pointed mountain right here. So the General Lee was down in this area right here, looking this way in this picture. Check out the trees, one here, and how this goes up and kind of makes an indentation there. Same right here. Now I discovered this area hiking past where they usually film in Valencia Oaks, way north of anything you've seen on a map. I covered this on my Facebook page last year, and this area is way north to anything they filmed there. So if you guys are ever up there, keep on hiking and you'll see this open area. There's still a little bit of a trail there. Or check out my page where I covered this area. It's really interesting to have video of what it looks like now. All right, moving on. Now this next scene right here is from Too Many Roscoe's. This is from A-Team, but it matches up to Too Many Roscoe's right here, because the cabin is to their right. All right, moving on to part 2 of this same episode of A-Team. Now there's some familiar area, folks. This is where we're used to seeing some action from Dukes. Look at that mountain. We've seen it 100 times on Dukes, especially in the last 3 seasons. Nice jump right here. That turn headed to the farm. Now check this out. They disrespect the Duke farm right here. I can't believe it, folks. They crashed through the gate of Uncle Jesse's farm. Watch this car pass by. You can catch the barn right as the camera pans right here. What a shame. First we have Knight Rider come through here and burn the farmhouse. Then we have the A-Team crash through the gate. Speaking of Knight Rider, there he is. No respect for the Duke farm, folks. No respect. All right, moving on to the straightaway leading to the Boar's Nest right here. There you go. Bottom pictures from Robot P. Coltrane. Of course, they have a plane in front of the Boar's Nest here for the A-Team. Now check out the Boar's Nest. But yet I didn't want to fly. He's so mad he's going to drive through the plane. Now, did you see that? Check it out. That's what the Boar's Nest looked like when Knight Rider was there. They remodeled it. And that's, of course, what it looked like from Dukes. That's how we can tell we're in front of the Boar's Nest here for all this action. Blowing up that plane. Look at those pyrotechnics. Great work. Don't forget, guys, the second unit director of A-Team was Paul Baxley's son. So his dad was shooting here, and now his son's shooting here. Now check out that mountain above the Cadillac. I went down the line, Kansas, a couple of days ago and took this picture. You can tell that's the same mountain. See this knob here and this face of the cliff? You got the knob there and the face of the cliff going down, and then this part here and this part here. So we are in front of the Boar's Nest. All that action took place many decades ago. Moving on. Oh, to the opening credits of A-Team Season 5. That action made it into the opening credits song right there. Can you believe it? The A-Team shot in front of the Boar's Nest and made it into the opening credits. What a coincidence. Now moving on. A-Team Season 4 again. Episode 18 this time. Murdoch on a BMX bike. Really cool jump there. About to do another cool jump right where the General Lee flew twice. Right here. There you go. How to Succeed in Hazzard County, Dewey Hogg. That's from Dead and Alive. And then the Cale Yarbrough jump, the second time he came in Season 7. Look at, matches right up. So the A-Team thought it was a good idea to jump a bike there. Maybe his dad told him to jump right there. Craig actually set the cameras up and good. Now, look at this. Murdoch runs into a bridge. Where's this bridge? It goes over Hazzard Pond, folks. The crew of the A-Team built a bridge over Hazzard Pond. How do we know? Check out the trees on the left there. That crop of trees. They match up to the Dukes of Hazzard. I found this shot on Dukes. Those trees. Let's zoom out. There you go on the right of the screen, folks. Right across Hazzard Pond. All right, until next time, thanks for tuning in. Over and out.